Hello everyone! In this video, I will give you a brief overview of the steco-Titanmagnetics, our magnetic retention system for the dental and maxillofacial field. In this video, we will focus on the maxillofacial use only. These are the different designs that we offer for maxillofacial prosthetic rehabilitation. The magnets on the left can be used to retain facial prostheses, and the ones on the right to fabricate two-part obturators. The titles under the magnets are the names of the product lines that we have. As you can see, we have three different product lines: the X line, the Z line, and the T line. Each product line consists of an implant-specific part and the corresponding universal parts. The implant-specific part is the magnetic abutment, or insert as we call it. The insert is directly screwed into the fixture. All inserts are available with different implant connections. We cover over 60 implant systems, including the Southern Implants IE. We offer the inserts in different heights. The X line and the Z line are available in 4 heights, and the T line in 2. Here you can see an example of the inserts for the Southern Implant IE system, which are also compatible to other systems using the external hex connection. The product lines are specifically designed to meet different requirements of prosthetic treatment. Let's have a more detailed look on the individual line. The first of the 3 product lines is the X line. As you can see on the picture, it has a spherical surface. That means that the surface is not completely flat, but rather round. This surface design allows easy positioning of the prosthesis due to self-centration caused by magnetic attraction. In addition, there is no lateral force effects on the implant. The minimal height of the insert is 3.5 millimeters. We need that space to cover the external hex. The prosthesis magnet is 2.65 mm high. So for the X line, you will need 7 to 8 mm above the fixture. The diameter of this line is 4.8 mm and the retention force is 1.6 Newton. Another benefit of the spherical surface is that you can use it in extreme divergences, for example in the orbital region, where the implants might be placed opposing each other or in extreme difficult angles. We have no problem with X line in such cases, as it has no lateral fixation. The second line is the Z line. It might look exactly like the X line that we just saw, and you are right, it is quite similar, but the surface design is not exactly the same. Also, the Z line had a wider diameter and a stronger magnetic force of 3 Newton. That means that you cannot combine the Z line and the X line. It would attract each other, but you would have more wear on the surface because the size wouldn't fit perfectly. On the next slide, you can see the T line. This product line is especially designed for auricular prosthesis. This insert has a telescopic guiding of 2.5 millimeters. This guiding and rotation allows a slight movement of the prosthesis during jaw movement without losing the retention force. It has the same diameter of 5.8 millimeters like the Z line, but a lower retention force of 1.4 Newton. A T-line insert should always be combined with 1 to 2 spherical magnets, either X or Z lines with the T line in the middle. This arrangement allows good stability of auricular prosthesis. If you look at the upper part of the insert, you will see some darker spots. These are kind of key faces for the torque wrench adapters to screw in the insert. As the insert is a one-part abutment, you don't have any screws, and you need a special tool, a torque wrench adapter, that grips on the surfaces. These grips should be around 1 mm above the tissue. Otherwise, the tissue will be compressed when screwing in the inserts. Now you know how to select the suitable insert. Next, you need to understand the universal parts that will go on top. The universal parts that we have for each of these lines are torque wrench adapters, prosthesis magnets, impression posts, and mold replica. First of all, you will need the torque wrench adapters to screw in the insert. We offer different connections. The ones interesting for you are the Straumann, also compatible with southern implants, ISO or latch, and the squared connection. Each product line has its own corresponding torque wrench adapter, but the T-line adapter is compatible with the Z-line too. We recommend to apply 20 Newton-centimeters of torque to ensure secure retention of the insert. Our torque wrench adapters are made of titanium and they wear their own magnet, which ensures easy and secure handling of the insert. Then we have the prosthesis magnets for different product lines. These are for acrylic prosthesis. They are sandblasted to allow good micro retention and have grooves for macro retention in acrylic. The surface that is in contact with the abutment is polished. A specialty of Steco are the prosthesis magnets for retention in silicon. These magnets have a retention ring which allows secure retention in silicon without the need of acrylic and primer. Another specialty are magnets with collar. We have them for acrylic and for silicon magnets. The collar benefits to additional lateral fixation. Then we have magnetic impression posts, wearing its own magnet to align firmly on the inserts, and the magnetic model replica. We also have a special version of the impression post for the X-line. It is the second in the upper row. It has a shorter rim, which is beneficial for limited spaces like the orbital. If the collar would be too long, it would disturb the impression when taking out from the orbital. Underneath, you can see a longer version of a model replica, which you can use for protruded inserts. Now, let's have a look at the obturator magnets. Obturators are used to close, cover, or fill large defects of the pallet. In case of difficult geometries, or for easy insertion or removal of large obturators, it is beneficial to build two-part obturators to make it hollow inside and reduce the weight. The single parts can be coupled with magnets. Our special obturator magnets are available in different strength for acrylic or with additional retention ring for silicon. Each part of the system has a reference number. This reference number consists of 4 parts. First number is the product group. In this case, the I stands for insert. The second part of the reference number is the code of the system group. In this case, the code stands for the implant system, which had an external hex connection. The third number is a version. In this case, version means the platform type, and the O1 stands for the regular platform. The last part of the reference number consists of the product line and additional information. In this case, it is the X line and its height of 3.5 millimeters. Please see the reference number document for a more detailed explanation. We are often asked whether the magnets have any effect on hearing aids and pacemakers. On this picture, you can see an illustrated extension of the magnetic field of our magnet. It is very small and will not interact with hearing aid or pacemakers. Also, the Titanmagnetics don't have any problems with X-ray or CT scans. They do not set off any alarm signals in stores or airport safety checks. And they are not influenced by electric toothbrushes. Titanmagnetics must not be ground, as the housing can be damaged quite easily. Damaged titanium housing could lead to corrosion. Also, magnets must not be overheated, as this could disturb the function. It is also important to remove the prosthesis and the inserts before an MRI scan, as the strong magnetic field might weaken or turn around the magnetic field of our magnets. The benefits of our magnetic retention system are huge. They fit on over 60 implant systems, including the common extraoral implants. You can choose between different sizes and heights, depending on the clinical situation. Prosthesis magnets with special silicon retention and color are available. We use 2 active magnets, so the force attracts over longer distance. The system is easy to handle and the parts are autoclavable. If you have any questions or need more information about the Titanmagnetics system, contact us under these addresses or on social media. We are happy to help.